If I were a fish, there's absolutely no way I would ignore this bait. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple but very effective ground bait that works perfectly for both small and big fish. First, we need a strong base. For smaller fish, we use breadcrumbs. They help bind the mix together and create a fine cloud in the water that quickly attracts fish to your spot. To make the base more interesting, we add oats. Oats absorb water very well. They swell up and become a nutritious part of the mix. We only add a small amount at first, because most of it will be blended. Take about half a pack and put it into a blender. That's enough for a standard mix, but you can add more. If you're preparing a larger batch, blend everything into a fine powder. This creates small particles that spread quickly in the water and start working immediately. Now mix everything together. At this stage, we already have a solid fine base, but now we need to add larger particles. For this, we use corn. Corn adds both size and sweetness, which fish really like. We take part of the corn and put it into the blender. Important detail, we blend it together with the juice. We don't use any extra water because the natural liquid is enough. This gives us a rich corn mash. Now we add it into our base. After that, we add the rest of the whole corn. Mix everything thoroughly, so all ingredients are evenly combined. Now we get a balanced mix. Fine particles attract small fish, while larger pieces keep fish feeding longer. This mix is already strong enough to hold bream and crucian carp on the spot. It also sends a signal to bigger fish that there is food here. Small fish will quickly eat all the fine particles. Medium fish will go after the corn, but the larger pieces stay on the bottom, waiting for bigger fish to arrive. However, if there are a lot of active fish, they can eventually eat everything. That's why we need to increase the particle size. If your mix becomes too wet, just add more breadcrumbs. This will fix the texture and make the mix perfect again. Now we move to bigger fish. For carp, we use boilies. I crush them into rough pieces using a crusher. You don't want powder, you want solid chunks. When small fish finish the base and medium fish eat the corn, boily pieces remain on the bottom. They are too big for smaller fish to eat. That's exactly what we want. This creates a perfect feeding system. Small fish start the activity, medium fish continue it, and big fish come in last. In the end, we get a complete and balanced ground bait. It works for different sizes of fish and keeps them feeding longer on your spot. The consistency is very important. It should hold together in your hand, but break apart with light pressure. You can prepare this mix the night before and go fishing in the morning. You can also mix it directly on the spot or prepare bait balls in advance and freeze them for later use. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more fishing tips.